Today you're going to be making your own particle models. So this is what you need to do, and this doc is in your stream section also, so you can look at it afterwards. But basically today, I'd like you to create two models that show how particles behave as a solid, liquid, or gas. Remember, you got to make two models. So make sure you answer these questions on the sticky notes in your own words. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to model it for you in a second. But basically, I want you to make sure you discuss the particle action. How are the particles moving in your model? Are they far apart? Are they close together? Are they moving around really fast, or are they not moving at all? Shape. How does the shape change when it's put in different containers? And volume. How does the volume change when you put it in different containers? Remember, use the information from your notes from yesterday. This is what you're going to see when you go into your Jamboard. First of all, you're going to have a jar, and these are your particles. So you're going to be able to just drag your particles over into the jar to make a solid, a liquid, or a gas. This sticky note that's right here, make it your title, right? So just delete gas and liquid if you want to make a solid, or delete gas and solid if you want to make a liquid, right? Like I said before, these are your particles, so drag them over. Use these two sticky notes to add details about how shape and volume change when the matter is put in a new container. And you're going to use these sticky notes to add details about how the particles are moving. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. This is the Jamboard you guys are going to get. Okay, first of all, notice how it's got 2 pages because you need to make 2 models. Okay, so for the first model, I want to make a solid. So I would click on the sticky note and I would get rid of everything except for solid. Save that. So there's my title, solid. Now if I'm making a solid, I need these particles to be really close together, right? Kind of in a shape. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go a little faster than you're going to go. You should take your time, right? Is the solid going to be floating in the air? No, probably not. It's got to be on the bottom of the jar, right? So I started my solid. You guys should try to use all the particles to make your solid. And then I've got to answer these questions. So particle action. So let's see. If I double click on it, what are the particles doing? How are they moving? So I would delete all of this, and I would say the particles are not moving at all. But they are vibrating. Right? This is straight out of your notes. Okay? Particle action 1 asks, what are the particles doing? How are they moving again? So you can answer that. All right. Then here I got shape. Shape. Does the shape change or stay the same when you put the matter in a different container? Well, if I was going to put a solid in a different container, the shape stays the same no matter what container it is in. All right, save that one. And then volume. Does the amount of space the matter takes up change if you put it in a different container? And again, the answer here is no, but I'm not going to write that for you. You got to do some of the work yourself. Right? Then I would take these and I would just kind of put them around my model to add some extra information. All right, and make sure you're putting all your particles in so that it looks like a solid or a liquid or gas. When you're done with that first page, go to the second page and make a new model. I did a solid in the first one, so in this one I'm going to do a liquid. All right, you only have to do 2 out of 3. Any questions? Come back into the Google Meet and I can explain it to you. All right, but make sure you use your notes from yesterday, especially when it comes to talking about the particle action and the shape and the volume.